the topic sentence. He said, when we're travelling on long-haul flights, several things happen. So we know from this topic sentence that he's going to tell us about travelling on long-haul flights. But there are lots of things you can say about travelling on long-haul flights. So he says something else in this sentence that gives us more information. He says, several things happen. This phrase is called the controlling idea. Every topic sentence has a controlling idea. It tells us what the focus of the paragraph will be. So he's going to be discussing several things that happen on long-haul flights. In the rest of the paragraph, he lists some of the things that happen. He raises the points one by one and discusses them in detail.
When we're travelling on long-haul flights, several things happen. First of all, we're stationary. We're not moving our legs, so there's no physiological compression of the calf muscles. Blood tends to sit in the veins and make clot. Number two, the environment is dry. We dehydrate. We may drink some alcohol. We dehydrate even further. Alcohol is a diuretic agent. It results in us actually drying out, and that makes the blood a little bit thicker and stickier. And these factors lead to clotting.
Dr. Crantock says, first of all, we're stationary. This is the first factor in his argument. People are stationary or sitting still. He says, number two, the environment is dry. This indicates it is the second factor in his argument. Moving on through the argument, you can keep discussing factors by using transition signals, such as another factor is, in addition or additionally, furthermore, above all. You could also use next, but this is quite informal as well. The last reason or item in the list could be introduced by lastly or finally. It's good practice to watch out for these transition devices when listening to someone talk. They'll help you to follow an argument more clearly. Finally for today, let's look at some definitions. Dr. Crantock gives a definition of the condition he is talking about because it's an unusual medical term.
Deep vein thrombosis is where a clot forms in the calf veins and occasionally in the veins of the leg, sometimes in the veins of the pelvis.
He says, deep vein thrombosis is where a clot forms in the calf veins. This is a common pattern for giving a definition. First, name the thing being defined. In this case, it's deep vein thrombosis. Secondly, use the verb to be, is or are. Here we'd say deep vein thrombosis is. Thirdly, we can write the class. What kind of thing is it? In this case, DVT is a medical condition. So we might have deep vein thrombosis is a condition. Next, we use a word like which, who, where, or that. Deep vein thrombosis is a condition where. And finally, we give the characteristics of the thing. This could be a physical description or a description of behaviour. In the case of a medical condition, this would most commonly be the symptoms or effects of the condition. Deep vein thrombosis is a condition where blood clots form in the veins. Let's try a couple of examples. What is a computer? It stores and processes information. A computer is a machine that stores and processes information. What is an accountant? Well, we have the phrase analyses and deals with finances. An accountant is a person who analyses and deals with finances. And what is the time? The time is something that we have run out of for today. See you next time on Study English. Bye-bye.